Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nafarhi binti Muhammad Ziki. My number matric is H2A1942. My second partner is Hazani Hanisah binti Halil Zaman. The number matric is H2OA1165. And my last partner is Nosaraina binti Mubadrisha. Her number matric is H2OB1558. We from class English FHPK 15. Our title for our speaking, we decide to choose set A is a travel agency in Malacca. Is Myventure.com. I want to explain more about what is a travel agency. Travel agency is a private retailer or public sector which on behalf on accommodation and travel providers and provide the public with travel and touristic service on a various package for each destination. Travel companies can also act general sales officer for airlines that now have office in a particular area. The key role of traveling is to be an agent or a supplier to offer a good service. They don't maintain an inventory until book hotel rooms and cabins for groups like wedding, honeymoon, and other group in a cruise ship. So I, as the director, I want to explain more about service cost per head who joined under my company, myventure.com, and travel agency to expose more comfortable accommodation. For my cost transportation, we will charge 150 ringgit per day for one person. And for hotel service, we will charge 250 ringgit per day for one person only. And not forget, our company, myventure.com, provide to bring a passenger to the famous eateries restaurant in Malacca, and we will charge 30 ringgit for one person according to age. So next I will pass to Hazani Hanisa to explain more about accommodation and transportation.
Okay, thanks, Farah. So when we talk about accommodation and transportation, these two things is easily to get. So I will explain some accommodation and transportation in some place that we have chosen. Okay, so firstly, accommodation that we can get in Joker Walks are like Hard Rock Cafe Malacca and Hatton Square suit for shopping place. And we also have Night Walk Market. So secondly, in Tamim Sari Tower, you also can find accommodation like Hotel City Costa nearby, and it only takes 3 minutes if we will walk from Mahkota Paradise shopping complex. And we also can find several souvenir shop for shopping. And other than that, is Malacca Botanical Garden. Malacca Botanical Garden is the one of a tourist spot place. So nearby this place, we have accommodation like Hotel Seri Malaysia Malacca nearby for visitor and tourists to relaxing their own self. So in this hotel also provided accommodation like TV, snooker, swimming pool, and restaurant. So if you want to go to all of these places, we can get easily by using public transportation or use our own car to come here. So Sarah, can you explain what is itinerary of this trip?
Thank you, Wani. Here is the itinerary for this trip in Malacca. For the 2nd August, we are going to visiting World Bee Museum, which is the amazing thing about this museum. It has 250 specimen of beehive and wasp hive type, and it is free ticket. At the same day, we are going to visiting Menara Tamim Sari, which is one of tourist attraction in Malacca, and the ticket price is for adult is 70 ringgit, and for kids is 11 ringgit. For the 3rd August, we are going to visit the Malacca Botanical Garden, which is the ticket is free. And other activities we are going to do is we are going to visiting Butterfly Garden, which is the ticket is 7 ringgit for adult and 5 ringgit for kids. If we finish early visiting those places, we still can go visiting other places, other tourist attraction in Air Keroh, Melaka. For 4th August, we are going to visiting Asahan Waterfall, which is one of the Gunung Leran Trail from the Kenondong Waterwork, and at here you can memorizing the beautiful view of nature. For the 5th August, we are going to visiting Chin Chin Extreme Park, and at here you can try all of adventure activities. And at night we are going to visiting Malacca Cruise. For the price, I think I will check it again, because during this pandemic season it have a little bit changes, so I will update you guys for another for next meeting. For 6th August, we are going to visiting Samudra Square. At here you can buy souvenir for your family or your other relative. And for the second activities, we are going to we will go for Trishaw decoration ride, and we will continue shopping activities at Jonker Walk Night Market. And for the last day, 7 August, we are going to pack our bags and do a preparation to check out from the hotel. And we are going to have lunch at the selected restaurant. Next, I will pass to Wani again to explain more about this trip in Malacca. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Sarah. So for food and beverage, they have a lot of places that we can find in all of these places. So firstly, we have a Hard Rock Cafe near Jogger Walks, which is provide Asian and Chinese food for tourism. And second place is Tamin Sari Tower. We can find Wong Solo Restaurant, which is provide a village food. Other than that, we also can find a few restaurants near the Melaka Butterfly Garden. There is a Pak Man Asam Pedas restaurant, which is provide a version of village food also. And last but not least is they have a lot of restaurants located near the Melaka Botanical Garden. And for example, there is Roti Selimut Pak Ali, which is this restaurant provide a version type of bread for breakfast. So, Sarah, I want to ask you, how many places that we choose for this trip?
For this trip, we are going to go for, for this trip, we have about 8 tourist attractions that we are going to visit, but we will check it again for, if have changes, we will update you guys again.
Okay.
Okay, Sarah, I want to ask you, how many tourists will get for this trip?
For this trip, there will be 2 tourist guides who will assist this trip. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so Farah, can you conclude our meeting today?
Yes, okay. Traveler continue to seek authentic experience. The tools that we do research and book this experience are constantly changing due to innovation in technology, but to innovate at a startling rate. So for today, we end for our speaking, and thank you for Sarah and Wani.